it's a day for the Ducks, but I think the Ducks would have called it off. Give us your thoughts for our victory in the quarterfinals of the Highland League Cup, winning on penalties against Formartine United.
Yeah, it was tough conditions, really tough actually. The conditions really did deteriorate as the game went on. You know, driving wind, torrential rain, really, you know, fair play to the players on both sides for playing in those conditions, and for the ref for letting it go. I think if the game had gone a little bit longer, there might have been a decision to make in terms of calling it off. But you know, the players stuck to their task, and Formartine dealt with the conditions a lot better than we did in the first half, and you know, edged it 1-0 at half time. But we just said, look, it was a day for very little quality. It was just about rolling up the sleeves and trying to make best of the conditions, and hoping there'd be an error in there, and hopefully we could capitalise on it. And you know, we grew in the second half, but there wasn't a huge amount of quality on show from both sides, and we get our equaliser late, which I think we deserved on the balance of play. There wasn't many chances in the game at all, but delighted to get the equaliser. We encouraged the boys to try and press and go and get a winner, because we were always nervous that penalties are a lottery at the best of times, never mind into hurricane. So, but they coped with it really well, and Danny Gillan was the star of the show. You know, 3 excellent saves, particularly the third one, which was great for him, and you know, it was nice to see, because he was disappointed with the goal that we conceded, but he's come in and done a great job, and he'll learn from that. He's a good lad, but I was delighted for the way the penalties went in terms of in his favour. But 3 excellent saves, and we're through the next round, and I look forward to seeing who we get.
Yeah, as you said, a game of not many chances. We had a few forcing the goalie the saves, and then leading up to the goal, Andrew McLeod cracking the crossbar with a great free kick, and then the scramble. I don't know, do you have any idea who crossed over the line? I gave it to Jordan because he started wheeling away in celebration, but that's probably down to his experience. He can get away with it if he celebrates.
It's good striker play, isn't it? As soon as the ball hits the back of the net and you don't know who it is, you put your hand up and you claim for it, which he's done. But I'm not too sure who put the ball in the back of the net. I wasn't really overly concerned at that stage. But like you say, it was a great free kick from Andrew in tough conditions, trying to judge the wind. It was a phenomenal hit. Really unfortunate that it didn't go in. But the goal comes off the back of it. I think we deserved that. I think in the second half, you know, we had a lot of endeavour, very few chances, but we were trying to create something. So it was nice to see the ball go in the back of the net, and then, you know, it was also nice to see the game go straight to penalties and not extra time. So I don't know anyone could have done another 30 minutes of that. I think if it was extra time, I don't think the game would have gone on. I think Robert would have had to call the game off, because it was really as challenging conditions as I've seen in a long time. But the pitch stood up to it. Like, it's remarkable how good the pitch still looks, how it deals with the water. It's just a shame that we weren't able to play football on such a surface today, because the wind didn't allow it. But happy to get through, and let's say it's a semi-final that we look forward to in the coming months.
A quick turnaround, we're hosting Clack at the weekend, and then another game on Saturday. Give us your thoughts for the Wednesday and then Saturday games.
Well, it's 2 important league games. It's been a while since we've been playing in the league. You know, Rothes was our last outing, so it's important that we get back to league business, and it's 2 games that we want to focus on and try and get 6 points. Clack have had a good win today, so they'll be buoyant and come here with confidence. But you know, hopefully we'll have Tom Kelly back. A couple of weeks he's been cup tied, so yeah, 2 strong additions come back into the team for Wednesday. But it's an important league game. The next couple of games are really important. They all are. Let's be honest. If we want to be competing, we need to make sure that we're taking care of our home games, and that's what we look to do.
Stephen, thanks for your time today. Well done.
Thanks, guys.